Well, hello scrappers, Mike here, welcome back to my channel. And tomorrow I'm going to do another big scrap pickup from one of my clients. They wanted me to bring my trailer, and well, I'm going to be picking up some very large equipment that's going to have to go on with a forklift. And well, the forklift won't be able to reach over the sides, so I've been modifying the gate or ramp on the trailer here so it's removable. So I cut the original eyes off that were there and welded on some big eye bolts. So now I can move the trailer ramp back and forth enough to slide them out of the eye bolts. Just slide them in and out. So I can take the ramp off, which isn't going to be needed on this pickup, and they'll be able to slide the equipment in the back with the forklift. So, okay, got that done. So tomorrow morning I will hitch up to this thing and we will go pick up some heavy equipment and see what I get. Should be interesting. Alright, got the trailer all hooked up, got the ramp off so that the forklift can push stuff on from the back. Let's go pick up some big scrap. See what they got for me. So here's what I'm getting. 2 of these. Now, I'm not taking the granite. I told them I gotta find somebody else to take the granite because there's not a darn thing I can do with it. And it more than doubles the weight of this monster, which is already incredibly heavy. But I'll take the top section and the bottom section. No, the scrapyard will take those. So basically just steel. So we got to try and get 2 of these things on my trailer today. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that we can just push. They're pretty heavy. I'm hoping we can just push the first one on with the forklift, get the second one on, push it further in with the forklift, and then find room for the 2 bases, which we could probably manipulate by hand with 2 or 3 of us. They're not that heavy compared to the upper section on this mill, which is pretty darn heavy. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully I won't break my trailer. Well, we got these on. They're stacking the granite up over there. Don't know what they're going to do with it. We got to get the bases on. And this stuff can go to the scrapyard and get unloaded. And I can get paid. Get a little lunch money. Well, there it is, all loaded up, strapped down. I'm heading out. Next stop, well, I might take it home first and strip some of the wire off of it and before I take it to the scrapyard. I'm thinking that might be a good idea. There's a lot of wire here. So we do that, then take it to the scrapyard later. Well, made it home okay. Yeah, there's a lot of wire there. And I'm thinking I might actually have a use for one of these bases. So one of these may not make it to the scrapyard. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take this one off anyway to get the wire in there. So I'll think about whether I can repurpose this for something around the lab here. But I think I only need one. The other one can go to the scrapyard. So let me get started stripping some of the wire off this. This one over here be harder to get to, but there's not as much wire on it. This one over here, yeah, there's a lot of wire in there. That's got to come off. I'm not selling that for steel price. No, no, no. Okay, let me get to work. Yes, this is one seriously heavy-duty base. I think I can put this to use. But really, I only have use for one, not 2. So the other one can go to the scrapyard. But yeah, I think I can put this to use. I can put my work crusher on it, amongst other things. It needs a good, solid, sturdy base. And the base I've got it on isn't nearly sturdy enough for when it starts to vibrate and then jumping around. It won't go anywhere when it's bolted to this, though. Yeah, this thing's heavy. Look at the square tubing it's made out of. This thing probably weighs a couple 100 pounds. Okay, so now it's just a matter of getting after all this wiring with my wire cutters and my bolt cutters and salvaging as much as that as I can before I strap this all back down and take it all over to the scrapyard and make a little money. Well, will you look at all that wire I pulled out of here. Wow. Yeah, that was definitely worth doing rather than taking these straight to the scrapyard. There's probably 20, 25 pounds at least of wire there, plus some nice gold-plated connectors. So those I'll cut off and keep, and the wire can go to the scrapyard as wire, and I'll make more money for it. And I actually managed to move this monster a few inches so I could get my hands in here and clean the wire out of the cabinet on this one. Yeah, but a few inches was as far as I could move it. When I get to the scrapyard, they're going to have to pull these off with their crane. I think that's the only way I'll be able to get them off the trailer. Alright, so let me clean up this wire, get these things strapped back down, and we'll head off to the scrapyard and see what they'll give me for these. What are they paying for scrap steel these days? Last time I went, it was like 12.5 cents or something, and I thought, what? Wow! Never made that much money on steel before. I hope they're still paying that much, because this stuff's heavy. Alright, let me get to work. So yeah, I got a lot of wire, but they took all the other goodies out of the machines, unfortunately. The motor drivers, the spindle drivers, a lot of other stuff as spares for their other machines, which is understandable. But here's what they told me. Eventually, I'm going to get all of these mills that they have. They're replacing them with Haas mills, okay? So eventually, I'm going to get all of them. Plus, I'm going to get all the spares for these because they're not going to need them anymore. So I will be getting all those motor drivers, motors, spindles, whatnot. The stuff that's actually maybe resellable and not just, you know, scrap iron value. So that's great. So down the road, I'll be getting all that stuff. And a whole lot more scrap iron, too. And probably a whole lot more wire. So here's the way to the truck going into the scrapyard. We're on the scale here. Truck and trailer. We'll see what it is going out. Alright, just waiting my turn to get on the scale to get out. I should have got video of the crane taking them off of the back of the truck, but it happened so quick. And I left my phone in the cab. I like, well, I'll go get the phone, but by then the crane had grabbed both of them with one claw, grabbed both of those mills out of the bed of the trailer, and swung them out of view before I could even get my phone. I'm like, wow, these guys have got a well-oiled operation here. So, okay, but we'll see just how heavy those mills in the one base were. So there we are, 69.60 on the way out. So that's a good bit of steel. Okay, here I am home from the scrapyard. So we had 1,480 pounds, and they paid $103.60 for that, which equates to only 7 cents a pound. So, yeah, they're not paying as much for steel as the last time I took a load over there, and my load wasn't as big this time. Only 1,480 pounds, but you know what, considering that was all contained in only 3 items that were very heavy, it still seemed like quite a load. So, well, there's my payday. Like I said, it's basically lunch money for the next few weeks, at least until the next pickup. But I am doing this as a hobby, not as a job, and there's going to be a lot more. I'm going to be getting the rest of those mills and a bunch of spares and some other stuff from them. Plus, my buddy in IT wants me to come by soon and do another computer and server pickup. So, yeah, I'm making lunch money. I may have to upgrade where I eat my lunch if this keeps up. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video interesting, educational, informative, inspirational, whatever. Give it a like and get out there and collect some scrap and take it to the recycling yard. Save the planet and make a little money along the way. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching this one. Bye.